Oh, thank goodness. I tried 3 times to get the video to work so we could color. I guess 4th time is a charm this morning. How is everybody? I hope you're doing well. We are going to be coloring the images from, let me pull it out here, Kidding Around. All right, hopefully the light is good. So this is the stamp set we'll be using. Has cute little images, and then the pillows. Now what I would recommend is you grabbing your basic white cardstock, stamping your images with Memento, and I'm just gonna clean this off a little bit, and then letting them sit overnight. All right, that's the best thing to do, and then you'll have a very nice coloring surface. And the Memento will not bleed. All right, let's see if it's, there we go. All right, so today we're going to do skin, okay? And we'll start with this little one here. And we'll do her skin the lightest. So I think we should grab, that's 800, 700, where's our 1,000? Here's the 1,000. Now that should be the lightest. And we'll do 1,000. We'll do 700. And then we'll do, let's see, 1,000. Let's see what 400 looks like. That should be good. Now I'm going to test it on a piece of scrap. I don't necessarily want to use my basic white behind paper. So that's 1,000. This is 700. And this is 400. We're going to jump up to 500. Here we go. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do 500. No, you know what? Let's stick with the 400. Sorry about that. We're going to have a nice shadow. All right, so we're going to start with our 1,000. And we are going to, now you can see her little ears here. We're just going to do her face right now. So we are going to give her face a layer of 1,000. All right, just quick and easy. Let's see if we can get some more light on this subject. There we go. All right, so now that we have a layer down, we're going to grab our darkest marker and we are going to add some shadows. Now for these images, they are very tiny, so I am going to try to use the brush side, and right off the bat I am going to put a line under her chin. And then we are going to add it a line right under her hair. All right, looks very, very dark, doesn't it? And then we're going to grab the 700 and we're just going to extend on that color. So we're going to come down her hair and the sides of her face and over here. And then we're also going to extend the color under her hair, around her nose. We can do under her eyes, and then her chin, we're going to go right under that line. All right. Now we're going to go back to the dark color again, and we're going to just extend this color to make that darker under her chin. And then we're going to come back in with our second color. This is 700, and we are going to extend this color around her face, her nose, her eyes, her chin, and get those ears. Now we're going to go back to our first color, and this is the 1000, and we're going to come under the eyebrows and extend that face color. So we're going to come all the way around, come around those cheeks, and up around that nose. Now, if you want to add some pink cheeks, you can grab, I want to grab Bubble Bath. And this is light Bubble Bath. So I'm just going to put some light Bubble Bath on her cheeks. Now, her face probably looks very dark, but that's because she is completely white right now. She has no color on her whatsoever. So looking at her dress, it looks like she has a little shirt underneath. So we are going to leave her shirt arms. Oops, this is the wrong one. That's okay. We're going to use 1000, color in her hands, and then we're going to color in her legs and her feet. All right. We're going to jump right to 400. We're going to go under her dress and under her dress. And then if you can, get under her toes a little bit and the bottom of her foot. Okay, using 700, come and do between her fingers a little bit. We're just adding a little bit of color because this image is so tiny. Now come down the sides of her legs. Extend this color. This time we're just going to go around and the back of her leg. And we can go over her toes. And then taking the lightest color, just extend it on her legs. All right. So now that she is finished, we're going to leave her because once we do her clothes, we may have to adjust her face color. So let's go to this little one here. We're going to do her even lighter. So we're going to use 1,000 again. And we'll use 800. And then we'll use 600. Here it is. All right. So we're going to, again, she looks like she is. So instead of 1,000, do 800, 600. Where is 400? What is this one? Did I use 400? No. 500, 200, 100, 1,000, 3, 8, 6, 4. All right. You're going to make her a little bit darker because it looks like she's Oriental. And we're going to start with the 800. We are going to give her face a layer of color. All right. Now we're going to jump right to the 400. And we're going to come up in here in her hair and add our shadow. Okay. And we're also going to add our shadow under her her bangs, or under her wings. And here's an ear. Don't forget that ear. And we're just going to hit it right here at the back of her neck. So let's just come in here, add color to that ear, and then add 600 for a shadow. And then we're going to extend this color. Come around her neck. And then we're going to do the same thing under her eyes, around her nose. She looks like a little chipmunk. And we're going to do this side of her mouth. I'm going to come back in with the darker, and I'm going to come in with these bangs again. And then we're going to take our lightest color, and we're going to blend this out. So we're going to extend that color. And then again, this time I'll use some petal pink. light petal pink. Nope, not light. It's not dark enough. Let's try dark petal pink. Oh, much better. So I'm just going to extend that color. Alright, so now she is darker than our first girl. Now we can do her arms. And it looks like she has little short sleeves. So with the lightest color, let's just give her some color. With the darkest color, we're going to come down the sleeve line and underneath her arm a little bit. Same thing here, down the sleeve line and under the arm a bit. With the middle color, we want to go underneath the finger, under the arm, and up the arm. Same thing here, extend that color out, and then come around that hand. And then with the lightest color, we can add some fingers, color that in. And then our little girl has some skin. Now for this little guy, we're going to make him even darker than her. So 800, let's see what else we have here. What is this? That's 1,000. So we have 700. All right, so we're going to start with 700. Then we're going to jump to 500. 700. Wait, where's 700? 700, 500, 300. All right, so because he has some little kinky hair that we're going to work on, not today. So let's jump to his face, and with 700, we're going to color in his face. Leave that mouth opening. So he'll be darker. Now with 300, we are going to come up and around that forehead, around that hair. We're going to come in front of his ear and down his back. With 500, we are going to come down the front of his forehead, underneath that nose, and just under that nose a little bit. Extend this color out underneath, and then go down the side of that mouth. And then we can do a line behind that eye. And then going back to our starter color, we're going to extend this color out. I'm going to go back to my 300. I am going to make that a little bit wider. And again, we're going to leave him to dry, and then we'll see what we need once his clothes are done. So now let's get his arms. Darkest color by his sleeves and underneath. With the next color, we're going to extend that color, come around that arm. You can make it darker. And then we're going to go over it again with our first color. All right, so we have 3 little kids done so far. So let's grab our last one. And we're going to do it in the lighter color because he looks younger. And we're going to do where did 1,000 go? Oh, here it is. So we're going to make him lighter. And we're going to just use 1,000, 900, and 800. So 1,000 is the lightest. So let's give his face a layer of 1,000. Then we're going to go to the darkest color, which is 800. And we are going to add some shadow where his hair is. So make a line and then just outline some of that hair. Let's grab right here by his mouth. I want you to put a dark spot. With the second color, you're just going to extend. So we're going to come around that nose. We're going to leave that chin around his sleeve. Come back to our original color. And we're just going to blend that out a little bit. So remember, we may have to adjust these colors once we add the colors to our wardrobe. All right, so now his hands and arms. So color them in with the lightest color. Go to the darkest, which is 800. Color those 2 back fingers. And then add a line by his clothes. This one, you're going to color in the whole piece of his arm. And then with the second color, you're just going to add some shadow for his fingers. And it looks like his bunny slippers. He's got no real leg there. All right. So there we go. We have all our little friends ready for their adventure. All right. So the next video we'll do hair, and then we'll wrap up with their clothes. So have fun coloring these little guys. I'm just looking. I hope it's not. All right. So have a great day, and I'll talk to everybody soon. Bye-bye.